Hi everybody, this is Jen. Welcome back to my channel. So my second review of the day is on the Mandala Lionbrand Ombré. I'm really quite excited about doing this review, but I also have some mixed feelings. So there's been lots of hype about this yarn, and I finally joined that hype and ordered some from Lionbrand directly. I think it was on special offer. I think it was about £7 a ball, which would be $6 something, and I ordered 6 balls of it. Now it reminds me a little bit of when we had all the hype with the Karen cakes. They were very expensive when they first came out. I know for those of you in the US, even then they were expensive, and I know that when I worked at Hobbycraft here in the UK, even when they did finally come into our store, they were still very expensive, but they did kind of go quite a long way, and I'm just not so sure how I feel about these cakes, so I'm going to do my review. So like I say, I bought 6 balls. I bought 2 in this beautiful shade. I really love this. This is called Happy, and the ball size is 150 grams, so that's 344 yards, 315 meters. Okay, now it is a medium 4 weight, and it's so soft. It is 100% acrylic, but it almost feels like there's something else in it. I can't really explain it. When I first opened it, it felt like there was like a coating, kind of like a velour kind of feel, but I don't know if there is. It does say 100% acrylic, and I thought it was just my imagination, but when I started crocheting with it, it definitely does feel like that all the way through. It is beautiful to work with, by the way. It doesn't split, which is always a bonus, and it shouldn't for that price either. But I don't feel that it goes very far. Now the reason I say that is because with this shade, the Happy, I have started a just hold it up for you. I've started a star blanket. Now, I don't really think that the star blankets are yarn eaters. I don't think they take up, I don't think they use loads of yarn. And I've actually gone down a crochet hook size because of my gauge. And that's how much I have done. It looks a lot bigger on film than it actually is. And that's how much I have left of the ball. So I don't actually have a great deal left. I have got another ball, but I think that would be fine to make a kind of a baby blanket, you know, just enough for maybe a car seat or something. But I think if you were going to make a bigger blanket or afghan or whatever, I think you possibly need in the region of about 4 balls. But I mean, I only plan on making a baby blanket with the rest of this and this one. Now, one thing I like about this, I like the way it self-stripes. If you look, with the Karen's cakes, I always found that there was a very abrupt colour change. This flows much nicer, and it's got a kind of a stonewash effect. I don't know if you can kind of see, but it's got a kind of a stonewashed speckle effect to it, which is actually really nice. I didn't actually expect that it would come out as nice as it has, and I really love the colourway. I think the colours really complement each other, and I think out of all the shades that they do, I think they do quite a few. I think the Happy is definitely my favourite. The other two shades that I bought are the shade 208, which is shade 208, which is pure. Again, now I know how much yarn this star blanket is taking, I will do a star blanket with these two as well, because I know I'll get a decent sized baby blanket from that. So I bought the Pure, 2 balls of that, and then in 202, colourway 202, Mantra, which again is really, really lovely. So I will probably do something else with that. I might do a corner to corner blanket with that one. So I've got 2 balls of the Mantra, 2 balls of the Pure, and I had 2 balls of the Happy. I think if I was going to do anything bigger, I'd need 3 or 4 balls. But overall, and also just to show you, the Mantra and the Pure, they've got that kind of that same stonewash effect. I love this actually with the Pure, because it is like denim. I love that effect. So yeah, so like I say, so back to the information on the band. It's a 4 weight. For the knitting needles, it actually recommends a 4.5 crochet hook, knitting needle, and a 5.5 crochet hook. Now, I actually started this project in a 5.5, and it seemed really loose and baggy, so I went down to a 5, and I am much happier using the 5. I think a 5.5 is actually a little bit too big, because it's kind of the equivalent to an Aran weight, but I still think a 5.5. I'd be using a size 5mm. Again, my tension is a little bit tighter, so it is down to you guys what you want to use. It's machine washable at 40 degrees, and you can tumble dry it as well, which is good. And it's just a really lovely yarn. I think perhaps for the price, a 200-gram ball might have been better value, but it feels really, really luxurious. And I know I keep saying about the Karen cakes, but actually this feels so much nicer than them. They were kind of quite coarse, and lots of the balls that I had, I don't know if it was just bad luck, but they actually were knotted halfway through, and they just weren't, the quality was nowhere near as nice as this. So I think that Lionbrand have really excelled themselves here. It's a beautiful yarn. I just wish there was a little bit more of it for the money. However, it goes without saying that at some point this will be on some kind of offer or on sale, and I will be snapping up lots of this. I only have the 3 shades at the moment, but I will be buying more. So that's my review, guys. It gets a thumbs up from me, and just to let you know that this review is completely my own opinion and views. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with Lionbrand in any way, or any other third-party company. It's just my opinion, and I hope you found it useful. Please do pop any comments below if you'd like to ask me any questions on the ombre, and please do continue to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I love hearing from you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.